Hello everyone, I'm Drax, this is Draxatron, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 10 of Let's Play Atomfall. I'm glad you're here and chose to visit, and I hope you'll enjoy today's adventure. Let's get started, shall we? Now, when last we left off, we had freed Dr. Garrow from the Skethermore military prison. She had retreated into the interchange. We had taken care of a few side matters and then went and informed Dr. Holder, who has the hidden lab underneath the church in Wyndham Village, of her whereabouts. He had asked us to break her out of the prison. Unfortunately, when we returned to the interchange, Dr. Holder confronted Dr. Garrow and shot and killed her. That was an unexpected turn of events, but I probably should have known better based on some of the recordings that I found in the medical section that Garrow and Holder probably weren't on the best of terms. And even though Dr. Garrow is dead, we are still going to explore the robotics section and see what we can discover. What is this? Oh, a stun stick. We'll take it. See if we have anything. I want to replace that. On a whim, I did stupidly decide to take on that robot that was in the upper area earlier. And unfortunately, I burned through the ammunition for that submachine gun that I have. But can't be avoided. I wanted to see what would happen, and I found out. Now, unfortunately, we are trespassing here, so these turrets are not going to just overlook our presence. But I am going to shut that one down. Uh-oh. What's this? General Notice, 9th October 1957. Pending the final results of the X-ray scatter analysis of Oberon, mining of the artifact has been halted. Preliminary analysis suggests a large cavity within the core of the artifact. Until further safety measures are in place, no action that might compromise this cavity will be taken. Interesting. Okay, there's a turret across the way there. A malfunctioning turret there, looked like. Uh-oh. Let's go back over this way. Okay, so he's coming out into that area. That might be the one we saw a minute ago. There's a robot right there. He is going to come this way. Uh-oh. Almost got spotted. Where is he? Oh, he's facing that direction. Uh-oh. Take cover. Gotta try to avoid those guys as much as possible. Uh-oh. Okay. That might be enough training stimulants to actually get that weapons repair modification skill that we need. Okay, those turrets are offline. There's the third console. We've got to see what that robot does before we... Okay, he's gone down the ramp. Let's see if we can... Okay, we need a key card for that, so... Let's slip back around this way. Paper roll. I wonder... Gun oil. At least now we kind of have an idea of the pattern these guys use. There's a flamethrower robot there. Wondering where exactly that key is. Uh-oh. Let's see here. This map isn't really going to be much help, is it? No, it is not. Let me think. I do remember a vague mention of a weapons testing area. Okay, that door is open now, so let's run with alacrity. Oh, good. Aha. There it is. Now, let's see here. To get back around to the other side without getting spotted. Gotta wait till he makes another circuit before we start to move. Okay, go, go, go. There we go. Let's see. Resume the drilling. Rosie, run over to Oberon Control as soon as you can. Tell Glover we need to resume the drilling. Tell her it's on my authority. Wave this letter in her face if you have to. They're making a lot of fuss over nothing down there, and our production line will stall if we don't get those materials soon. Garrow. So, even though she's already dead, we at least now have an idea of exactly how the incident that caused all this chaos came to be. Despite reservations on various levels within Bard of continuing drilling, Garrow pushed for it anyway, because she was, excited, frustrated by the slow up in progress, who knows. Sadly, now it's obvious that Garrow is the one responsible for what happened. I suppose it's just as well then that Dr. Holder shot her. Oh well. Let's see here. There's a lot of useful things. I think I'll go with this for right now. Give him a minute to move around. No, nothing here. Nobody here but us chickens. Oh my. I probably should have seen that one coming, but hey. Now, where did I see that? Over there, I don't think. Somewhere around in here. Oh, okay, let's take a look at this then. Okay, that's pretty nice. I was going to craft a bandage, though, to replace the one I just used. somewhere I saw a tunnel entrance that I have apparently turned around and lost. Which is weird. Usually one doesn't just misplace a tunnel. Okay, here he comes. Back around to the front here. Oh, that's right, it's over here. To the interchange. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. Let me put that there. Uh-oh. Run for your life. I wonder if these robots will shoot it, turrets will shoot at these ghouls. Oh, my goodness. Did it kill them all? Oh. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Reminder for robotics personnel. Avoid physical contact with the robots. They are machines and have no understanding of the fragility of humans.
Well, that was exciting. But at least now, this area, hello, is free of ferals. Oh. Alright then. This looks like that mining, yep, this is that little mining area. Medical is over this way. Excellent. And we have us a shortcut. And hopefully, I say hopefully, the ferals will not respawn at some point in the near future. If they do, maybe I can just kite them back out to the turrets and the robots, although that one robot did take a bit of a beating because while trying to get at the ghouls, the turrets accidentally shot the robot. Poor thing. Okay. Oh. Now, let's find out what the mysteries of the site office are. Always good to get some more ammunition. A sea change at sea scale. A sea change at sea scale. Local campaigners expressed both relief and astonishment at the news that the Windscale Atom Factory, due to be built on the Cumberland coast not far from Seascale, will now instead be built on the banks of Windermere, a sea lake. After all this fuss, they win and then just change their minds. It beggars belief how much time and money has been wasted by this farrago, said Alfred Cornell, chairman of the Windscale Opposition Society, White House and District Herald, February 1957. I hear outlaws. They're over there in medical, if I'm not mistaken. Who are they talking to? Oh. Come on up, lads. No, but it will be in a minute.
Did they go? Might be nothing. But get ice peeled now.
Actually, let's put the shotgun back. And that was fun. I think there's one more still. Yep, there he is.
Target lost. Recalibrating.
As much trouble as I've had out of outlaws. That was satisfying. Oh, let's go back to the rifle. All right then. What I'd like to do, let's see. I know that Joyce Tanner is still over there in Charlie, so we'll leave her there where she's not causing any trouble. I need to get to a pneumo. There's Dr. Holder. Let's put this away for the moment. What do I got here? This is a ah, shoot. I'm just curious, but I want to see if... Where is that? Let's see if I've got one more in there. No, I do not. Got 2 bows. I wonder if those are... Because I'm very curious. Eastleigh hunting. This is a infield. A Lee number 4. Go back out to Slattendale. Oh. There's a Rusty Lee number 4. Let's drop that for a moment. Pick that up. Now, here we go. 2 Rusty Lee number 4s, 2 units of gun oil, and 5 units of scrap metal. And now we have 2 pristine Lee number 4s, or I'm sorry, stock Lee number 4s. So now we can craft a pristine number 4. We now have a pristine Lee number 4 rifle. So now, let's see, we do have a shotgun in inventory. So let's do this. Let's pick up that Rusty Leamington and that Mark 6. Can we take, oh no, the inventory's full, okay. And see. So we have a stock Leamington and we have a Rusty Leamington. Let's go back to the pneumo real quick. Having upgraded weapons will make it easier to cap a few of these enemies that we come across. I may or may not have come to the point of upgrading weapons later than some playing the game, but that's okay. I'm not in any real hurry, otherwise I'd probably have found a way to finish the game earlier. Okay. We do have an Eastleigh hunting shotgun that is rusty. Let's see here. But I will need to get another one at some point. See if Dr. Holder has anything to say.
Once the interchange is fully powered, you should be able to reach the Windscale plant and Oberon. Make sure to spread the poison into Oberon itself. Then we'll be free at last.
Okay, that's all he has to say, so... That actually pretty much means that Dr. Garrow's research notes are useless, so... Let's store them away. best place to find outlaws is in medical or in Slattendale. Now I know there are some outlaws hanging out over here in medical, or there were. Have they gone? Well, that bunch seems to have. Let's go down to the other level. Oh,
Sorry,
Back
Ken.
no-
Right.
You what?
You'll die.
that was very satisfying. Wow. That was nice. Oh. Shocking. Okay. Where was Eastleigh? There it is. See what he was carrying. Another Eastleigh. 2 Eastleighs. 3 Eastleighs. Okay, well that makes it a little bit easier to... Let's do this right quick. That's an Eastleigh, that's a Leamington, that's a Leamington. It's stock and it's rusty, so let's drop the rusty Leamington right quick, pick up the rusty Eastleigh, and craft a stock Eastleigh. Then, let's see, this is a Leamington as well. It's also, actually, whoops. Let's drop that over there. Pick up that and that. Craft another stock Eastleigh. And then craft a pristine Eastleigh. Now, there we go. That was a bit of back and forth. Doo-doo-doo. Did I ever open this door? Yes, I did. It's just closed. Okay. All right, then. So we now have a pristine Lee, a pristine Eastleigh, and a stock Leamington and a rusty Leamington. So we are progressing on upgrading our weapons. Now, why is that door barred from the other side? And how do I get behind of it? I'm not sure. Authorized personnel only, yeah. Ah, could have seen this sooner, I suppose. Alrighty. What's this? Selling our secrets for booze. I've concluded my investigation into Dr. W. Roberts' conduct, kept discreet as requested. My findings are below. I have evidence that Dr. Roberts has, on at least 2 occasions, discussed the workings of the signal redirector device whilst drinking at Wyndham's public house. The man has a severe addiction, resulting in him all but selling our secrets for booze. I strongly recommend that Dr. Roberts is transferred immediately. Oh. Wonder what became of Dr. Roberts. All right. Okay, we don't need any more Eastleys. I don't have another Leamington yet, so let me store that. And that. Now, better able to defend myself. Wonder if we could find that Slatendale radio key. We switched one of the towers on already. But we need to find the other 2. Scattermore is up and running. But we still need to address the one in Slatendale and the one in Casterfell Woods. Oh, that was very strange. Did I search him? Yes, I did. Or I did now, anyway. All right. Let's get that one back up and running. The tower's there. But where It's that cave that the scientist mentioned that they had secreted away to. Actually, let me put some... Make sure I'm properly... armed before I get back in here. Herbs. Now we've been inside the control booth for the tower.
Another tower back up and running. Well done. I found bits and the nuclear plant, but nothing conclusive yet. I'll keep digging and let you know if I find anything more. Good luck with the final tower.
Okay. You know, it's funny, I don't recollect picking that key up, but I won't complain. I've slept a time or two since then, so... Assorted scrap. All right. Now let's double check the... Oh, yeah. The bunker with the ferals in it. Joy. Wonder if the rats are back. Let me go get... Let's see... No. I suppose while we're in Casterfell Wood, we can at least entertain that little task that Mother Jago mentioned. Shit.
Definitely something out there. Feel sorry for what you've done.
There he is. All right. Now, two things we have to do, primarily. One is take the object Mother Jago gave us. Why is that pointing to Datlow Hall? Okay. The item Mother Jago gave us can go here to the speaking cave, but then the radio tower key is over here in this bunker near, yeah, that one right there, near the dam. Now, where are they going? Convenient, they're going the exact same direction I need to go. We'll see what they do. Keep a little bit of distance. That one guy's just lagging behind. They're lingering.
Nice and easy now.
Steady now. Let's not have a Barney. Who's there?
Nobody here but us chickens.
Gone.
Nothing here.
They were here.
Fuss over nothing. Bugger! Bloody hell!
Didn't want to have to shoot them, but they weren't going to get out of the way. Right. Now the speaking cave is over this way.
It feels good not to have to understand things anymore.
At least we're not trespassing, but that's only because we have that thing Mother Jago gave us. Oops, can't go that way. Alright, let's do this. Is there even... Oh yeah, there's people in here. It's fixing to say. Where is this figure Mother Jago mentioned? I guess it's this thing right here. The Wicker Man. She should know our gratitude. We owe a great deal to the herbalist Mother Jago. Her tonics allow us to walk close to the soil and hear its voice without our bodies being broken by its brilliance. We must bring offerings to her in recompense. Any food we can spare or fresh tools for her garden, bring them to her home in the old mine nearby. She should know our gratitude. Well, I guess I'm not...
Somewhere there are doubts.
Take those spores. Okay, so... Do we... Oh. So where do we put this offering? I am confuzzled. Let's see here.
Are you a threat?
No, not particularly. Is there anything in here? We'll take that ammo. Oh, wait. No.
in bliss. All else is lies and ignorance.
We don't remember you.
Comes close to us and grows closer. Follow her words. Heed her wisdom. There are no roads,
Trouble along.
only the whole. You are as us.
Left an offering to the effigy in the speaking cave as Mother Jago requested. The effigy, through what looked like an infected corpse, spoke to me. It preached salvation and an escape from death if we all returned to the soil. It told me to trust Mother Jago and to let her guide me. Ugh. Okay. I think that's all that needs to be said about that. Don't. Maybe on a different playthrough, I might entertain the idea of following that path of action, but not this time.
We don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. But I got all I needed from this place, so let's head out. Well, there's Mother Jago.
You are closer to understanding now, my dear. Come, let us talk. Well, how do you feel? Why wouldn't they? Nobody likes to see ignorance in the world, do they? Now, are you willing to let yourself understand, my dear? What has happened, what is happening here is no disaster. It's the salvation of us all. A happy accident wrought by the meddling of those foolish scientists. That much must be clear, surely. The destruction here is at the meddling hands of men. I can't justify that. But mayhap it took such a gust to start the winds of change blowing. The earth has taken note of us now. It won't sit by any longer. It reclaims us. Listen. Separateness. You and I, life and death. It is all an illusion. Hard to let go of, my dear. But an illusion all the same. Why not give it up and live in eternal bliss? Look around yourself, dear. Folks steal, they oppress, they kill. It is for the betterment of themselves that they made their heathen technology and severed our bonds with the land. That is why we must give it all up as sacrifice. Their machines, their minds, all that they ever were, all to repair those bonds. The earth gave us life and the strength which lives in us. It is our joyful duty to return it all to the soil. The land needs must breathe, and so we breathe our Mayflower lives back into it. That is our purpose. Join us. The earth welcomes those who go willingly. It is the only true path out there. Are you ready to see where it leads? It's difficult for anyone, but give it time. The truth appears as a beautiful garden as the fog of ignorance fades away. Look, if you do one more thing, it may become clearer for you. There's a divine thing under that atom plant. Something the scientists found buried in the soil. They called it Oberon. Ah, the military and their fondness for code names. But it is so much more. And it needs to be fed. We can help it grow and heal the damage that science has done.
I think I know where this is going.
Had a hiding place for their work. Perhaps you are familiar with it already. They called it the Interchange. It's been dozing there for 5 years. The voice speaks of it often. Reawaken the Interchange, and you will open the way to Oberon.
Mm-hmm.
Ways and means, hints and whispers. But the thing they called Oberon is still a mystery to me, dear.
Is it really?
The soil sings of it, and we'd be fools not to listen. Listen. Windscale awaits you, but first there is something we need. A scientist came to me soon after the disaster, trapped here and still alive, but he was done for. Fading slowly, poor mite. He told me of a secret, that in their laboratories they'd found some stuff. A serum, he called it, that could make the new growth spread like fire. That serum is what we're after. And now you are here to find it for us. Well, that's the joke, isn't it? Scientists made it themselves. You had any of the learning juice they have in the Warrens? That's the very stuff. Only this scientist, he said there was a more powerful mixture of it. Maybe that's what's needed to awaken Oberon. Think of it. Awakening a god who will unite us all. No more wars. No more atom bombs. Not even a crossword. Then take time to think about it. But not too long. But just remember that others lie. Even if they can offer you a way out, you might not want to pay the price they ask. You asked for an escape. There is only one true escape. And it's the one I can give you. When you're ready, I'll be waiting for you here.
All right. That pretty much confirms it. Mother Jago is, or has gone, absolutely crackers. They think Oberon is a god, and they think the way to salvation is by awakening said god. Achieving perfect communion. I'm so envious of the others. They seem so certain in their purpose, so lacking in the doubt that I still feel. Thaddeus tells me that this doubt is silencing the soil's voice and stops me from achieving perfect communion. He says I must drive it from my heart and allow my conviction to guide me to the truth below. I try. I must try harder. Well, I have an idea now of exactly what the end result would be. Hello? If we entertained... Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. If we entertained Mother Jago's plan... Oh. Lion is a thrilling read filled with action and adventure stories that are sure to appeal to kids of all ages. Famous characters include Captain Condor, Robot Archie, Patty Payne, Carl the Viking, and the Spider. All right, then. But yeah, whatever. It's obvious to me now that what Mother Jago wants is the exact opposite of what Dr. Holder wants.
We don't know what you intend.
Yeah, I'm not here to cause no trouble.
We cannot feel your intent.
Oh, look.
Be gone.
So friendly. Mother Jago, back to what I was saying. Mother Jago wants to strengthen Oberon. Dr. Holder wants to kill it. And unfortunately for the druids, I am far more inclined to subscribe to Mother Jago's, or I'm sorry, listen at me. I'm far more inclined to subscribe to Dr. Holder's interpretation of how to solve this problem than Mother Jago's. Okay. Let's... But again, next time I play the game through, I may go after one of the alternative endings. I hear a feral. I see a feral. Let's have a butcher's. Uh-oh. Thought I used those. Pushed the wrong button, didn't I? Right. Here we go again. Let's put you there. Okay, I see one over there. He's kind of aggroed. All right, that's 1, 2, 3. That one there on the far end by that crane was the one that surprised me earlier. when I come here before. Let's get our trusty shotgun out. Because I'm fairly certain there's going to be at least one more of those little bastards in here somewhere. Wait a minute, what are you doing? I keep putting my shotgun away and pulling it back out. What is going on? Okay, so there's a control booth up there. What's this? No power. Let's see, there's a routing box here. Junction box. Somewhere nearby. There it is. Let's see if we can get the ventilation online. That might help. Ah, the console is live. Splendid. Casterfell, aha. We have it. Capital. Uh-oh, no, wait. Stay up here for a minute. Poor bastard. This must have been quite a workshop back in the day. Let's have a recce before we go switch that radio on. Hopefully. And I say hopefully. It will definitely take ammunition. Ooh, a barred crate. Excellent. Soft beds, home cooking. For the longest time, it felt like an ideal from a children's novel. Living in a fine house, fresh air and greenery, the lake views, and a log fire in the evening. After the quarantine was imposed, I told the sisters they should come with us to the bunker. Much safer here, but no. Too set in their ways, I think. Prudence, in particular, couldn't bear the thought of change. Bill still talks about the fresh-cut flowers Charity used to put out every day in the season. As I write this, I realize that I do too, that the soft beds and the home cooking. Military issue cots and ration packs are hardly the same. No. No, they wouldn't be, would they? Yep. There's one right there. Luckily, we have just the nostrum for him. I'm glad I discovered early on that ferals do not like Molotov cocktails. Oh. Still, as many problems as I've had with those little bluish green bastards. Now, this was the one that spooked me. I kind of already knew it was there, and yet it still got me. And I was like, hello. Pistol ammo. Do not need any of that. This place kind of reminds me of the workshop my grandfather worked in during his early years at the glass factory that used to be here in the city where I live. He eventually switched over to driving a forklift on the docks, loading and unloading. But he started out in the machine shop. Make sure there's nothing hiding in the crawl space. Is this the one? Yes, this is that. Oh, assorted scrap. Yay. Now. Kaboom. I think this was where we were a minute ago. Yes, it is. Okay, so we found everything that needs finding. Actually, wait a minute, I just realized something. And while I'm thinking about it, let's see here. We have the nostrums for it, but yeah, let's do that in this. There we go. There was a metal detector spot here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Beep, beep. Oh, I'm gonna be digging in the concrete. Go ahead and just use that so I don't go to waste. Alright, we now have the key card for the third radio tower. Let's go get that sucker online. This place caused me enough grief. It's gratifying to finally finish it off in a positive way. I wonder, being mindful of friendly over there. No, the poison fumes are still, uh-oh. Go away. Ew. Yeah, I see you. Pain in the neck. Nosferatu. Ah, there was two of them in proximity. I did not see the second one. That's okay. That is okay. Right there would be a good place for a stray round. Right. I wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, over at the dam, there were 3 different transformer units that could be switched on, alternating. I wonder.
Don't know you.
I don't even know where you owe. I don't know you either.
Come here again, and you
Oh, there's a trader here.
No need to panic. I mean no harm.
Billy Gorse.
Now, look, before we get to brass tacks,
he's been infected.
It might be a good idea to clear the air a bit, you know. I know I don't look, well, entirely normal. I just wanted to raise it. I know it can bother folk. I mean, unless it don't trouble you at all. I see. And is that because you're a friendly sort of soul? Or because you know, hear a voice in the soil like? Well, I suppose that means you're not one of them, else you wouldn't ask. There's a group of druids or summit that camp out near here. I heard they used to live on an island in the mere before it all went to cock. All very civil before then, but now they all wear masks and have gone proper vicious. Not with me, mind. The eyes, you see. I think that's what does the trick. They must reckon I'm one of their lot. But I promise you, I'm not going to kill you and chew on your bones. Although I wish I hadn't said that now. Makes it sound like I might. I can trade with you if you've got out to trade. I'm Billy Gorse, by the way. To be honest, I've no bloody idea. Your guess is as good as mine. I know there's something in the earth that's been, well, infecting folk, I suppose. Most go crackers and join them other maniacs in woods. Others turn to something worse. Couldn't tell you why, but I've kept my marbles. I might be the only one who has. Ah, well now, isn't that the nub of it? Some say it was something them boffins are making in the labs. Others say it was something that was always here. Only now it's awake. I prefer not to think on it. Proper grisly thought, isn't it? Oh, there's not much anyone knows about them. Not really. Just that they want to return this place to nature. Always scavenging man-made things to take back to their castle. Old cars, bits of metal, them glowy batteries, you name it. Probably offering it all up to their voice in the soil. They take people too. Don't know what they do with people. Makes you shiver just to think about it.
Okay. He has an atomic battery. Oh. Now he has the consumables skills purchase or manual. Let me
stay safe out there.
Easy now. Let me see here. Is there something? No, I don't really have anything to drop. I've got my stock Leamington.
You
Let me
came back.
trade with him. Let's see. It won't let me. Alright, let's do this then.
Stay safe out there.
Let's just drop that for a second. Don't explode in the fire now.
You came back.
You don't say. That's a pristine and a pristine. Which he doesn't want much, does he?
Stay safe out there.
Nah, I'll have to come back to him. I'm sure I'll be back eventually. Now that I know he's here and he's got one of the last skill tree books that's missing from my repertoire, I will definitely make a point to come and see him again. Okay, where are the druids? There's that damn plant. Let's go up and around this direction. If we can. Well, we might be able to, but we'll have to go all the way around. Oh, hello. Oh, that was nice. Come on, Drax. Don't forget SLLS. Stop, look, listen, smell. Okay. The storeroom. I bet there's a key for this door, too. Yep, there's a damn storeroom key. Barred from the other side. I see a druid by the fence over there next to the spillways. Let's see here. Okay. I guess, and again, this is just me experimenting, but that area down there by Bunker L9 that's full of toxic fumes, I'm wondering if switching the power to the far substation, and again, this is just me tinkering, but I'm curious if maybe switching power over to that side powers the fans and pulls the fumes out.
You're sick. Be you impressed?
No, I'm trying not to be. I'd prefer not to be.
Your intentions are unclear.
Well, I'm just passing through, if it makes you feel any better. Nothing in here. And again, I may have done that completely wrong, but I'm at least willing to try. Let's see, here we go. Of course, even if I can get access to this area, there's no... That did not do anything. Very curious. I wonder. Yeah. Let's drop those for a minute and do this. I do not have any more herbs. But this is probably a very, very bad idea, but ew. Okay, one more time. Right. Don't really need that. Okay. Now that we have piddled around, let's go get that radio tower up and running. I wonder if we can get up onto the upper road from here.
Guard against the other. Be you a threat?
No, I am not a threat.
Someone's sneaking around out there.
I'm not sneaking around, I'm walking in broad daylight. I'm walking around like it's just an ordinary day in the woods, and somebody's sneaking around. Who's sneaking around? Okay. Who's sneaking around? At least this guy can slide down an incline. I remember how games used to. If you stepped off of an edge, there was no sliding to anything. You just dropped like a cheap sack of potatoes. And if you hurt yourself, you hurt yourself. There wasn't any avoiding it. All right. The radio tower should be up here. Being mindful of druids. And outlaws. me get my street sweeper out. It might be more effective at short range. Because I know there's somebody up here waiting to be a pain in my ass.
Steady now. Let's just calm down. What? Keep
How's
your
that for
eyes-
calming down? Huh. All right, Ms. Tanner. Here's your radio access. Interesting. A coded message. Now let's see what her explanation for events is. Maybe she'll be a touch forthcoming. Who knows? Let me see. Yeah. There be druids here. Convenient. Let's see what they do before we decide our next move. Maybe you'll just get bored and bugger off the direction you came from. Hey, there we go. Right, now to get back into the interchange.
Let's have no settle. Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble.
Y'all are really good at bouncing around, you know that? Every time I turn around, an area that I literally just walked through, here's a few outlaws starting up their racket. Lucky for you, I don't have to deal with you if I don't want to.
Calm down, eh? No need for violence.
Y'all say that, but then the minute I look at you sideways, you start shooting at me. Like the jackasses you are. Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, it's you! This man. It's not what it looks like.
Kozlov. All right, Tanner.
He came at me out of nowhere. I thought he was one of those horrid goblins. So I shot him. Ugh, damn this wretched place. Do I? Of course not. I've never seen him before in my life.
Yes, you have, I
Must
bet.
have been another poor soul trapped here. Slowly going mad.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be us if our luck doesn't change. Look, I'm sorry for what happened, but I couldn't take any chances.
She knows who he
after
is.
everything you've seen in the quarantine zone. I had to defend myself, and that's all there is to it. You're back. Brilliant work. All the towers are fully operational again. Thank you. I do hope you didn't have too much trouble with them. You did? Golly. Well, I didn't hear anything. It must have been an old recording. The zone is just riddled with them, so hardly surprising to hear one pipe up as the tubes start warming up again.
She's lying.
I must say I expected a little bit more gratitude. You do realize I'm trying to get us both out of here. You should save your accusations for those who deserve them, like the buffoons who caused this whole mess. I'm sure it was just an artifact in the system. That and no more. Pay no mind. Now I think it's past time we put an end to this little holiday of ours, don't you? We need one last thing. Our ticket out of here. A piece of Oberon itself.
Oh.
My people on the outside can get me out of here. But I'll need a piece of Oberon for them. If you were to help me, I'm sure they'd let you tag along. I mean, you do want to get out, don't you?
Her people on the outside.
I really can't tell you. It's all rather hush-hush. Loose lips and all that. But look, I'm a decently principled girl, aren't I? Got Sunday school prizes and all that. Help me with this, and you can leave with me. You have my word. You need to get to the Oberon site. Once the interchange is fully powered up, you should be able to regain access to it. They were mining something there. It's worth seeing if the old equipment will extract a core of it. Then, well, you see, then you need to burn it. Look, just hear me out, please. Whatever is there is causing the interference field. Destroying it is our best shot at stopping the interference. And then the door is open for us to be picked up and escape.
She's deflecting.
In any case, it's best that what caused all this mess is finally dealt with, wouldn't you say? Now look, once you get there and destroy the thing, the balloon will properly go up and things are likely to get hot here. So, if you have any loose ends you'd like to tie up, I suggest you attend to those first.
I don't have definitive proof. But there's a nagging voice in the back of my mind telling me that Joyce Tanner is Agravain. I don't know why. Ilya Kozlov was the fella, the dead guy lying there, was the fella that we encountered in the cellar at Brinsip Manor in Scathermore. We helped him repair his radio. And now here he is. He found Joyce. And she killed him. I cannot prove it. But I'm 99% certain that Joyce here is a Soviet spy. If she worked for the British government, she wouldn't be saying, oh, destroy it. Because somebody would be saying, what if we need, what if we want to study it further? What if we need to learn how to protect against what happened? Any of a number of things. But her people on the outside. And when I fired up that radio tower, the coded signal did mention Agravain. I'm almost certain Joyce is the Soviet spy. Can't prove it. But I'm almost certain that's the case. Because we only knew of 3 people. In the quarantine zone. There may have been a 4th. I can't rightly remember. That were part of that Soviet infiltration team. One of them died in that cellar underneath the abandoned garden center in Casterfell Wood. One of them, Ilya,
Shame we can't do that again. There are a few locals left as it is.
we helped him repair his radio, and now he's dead, conveniently, at the hands of
Don't be causing trouble. All right?
Joyce Tanner. And that leaves Agravain themselves unaccounted for. And again, I don't know why it's bothering me so much, but I'm 99% certain Joyce Tanner is a Soviet spy, and she is the one codenamed Agravain. Oh. We're trespassing again. Let's get back down below. If there was an ending tied to Dr. Garrow, that ending is lost because Dr. Holder shot her. I'm not going to entertain Mother Jago's ending because I don't want to get involved with crazy druid things. I'm not going to back up Joyce Tanner's ending because I don't really want to support a Soviet spy. Now, the protocol is now in the robotics area. So that really, for me, only leaves two options. Dr. Holder and Captain Sims. But before we go chasing after one of the endings, there's one or two curiosities I want to pursue. That right there, I'm certain is what Mother Jago was mentioning. Somewhere down in the medical tunnels. We've distilled everything down. Sims wants me to destroy Oberon. Dr. Holder wants me to destroy Oberon. Quite a tangled web that's been woven there. What did that turret see? Oh. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like and consider subscribing so you'll see my future videos. If you have any questions, thoughts, or constructive criticisms, please leave a comment below. And as always, I will see you in our next episode. Cheers.